Thank
I
you.
I feel, and I feel like a personal connection to every suicide story too, because, I've been there, you know what I mean? Like I
Mhm.
know what it's like to be in that dark place where you feel like there's no turning back, you know? But
Right.
I noticed the struggles that I faced, and I feel like somebody who isn't as proactive as I am, may not have made it as far as I have,
Mhm.
but based on the struggles that I went through after losing my brother, like, I just thought, there needs to be more support for people who are going through something like this. Because, first of all, my brother had no life insurance policy. So
Mhm.
instead of being able to grieve my brother and the loss, that I was suffering, I had to, basically bust my ass to raise
Mhm.
$8,000 to pay for his funeral. And I
Mhm.
knew that I wasn't going to be able to like completely grieve until
Mhm.
I had that paid off. And I don't know why I felt that way, but I didn't want that hanging over anybody's head, And
Mm.
in all honesty, in my family, I'm kind of like the most responsible one, so that puts me in a position where I had to stand up and say, okay, I'm gonna have to take care of this. Like
So,
as devastating as it was for me, and as much as at that time I felt like I wanted to join him,
mhm.
I will tell you that day that he passed away, I was the last person to see him. And it was a day that he was missing before we found him. And, you know, I remember thinking to myself that I was angry at him. I was angry at him for leaving me in this world alone, for leaving me here to deal with all of the pain and, everything
Mm.
else.